actually remembered to talk to you before I got to my spot. After work, I got all dressed at the back of my car. I had everything ready to go. Sorry I didn't video that, but I already felt like I was being watched, so I needed to hurry up and get out of there. But excited to go hunting today because tomorrow we are supposed to have snow, and you know what that means. We're hopeful, as usual. So we always go in with hope, you know? You gotta go in with hope and then see what happens. But I'm excited to get in there, and it's very cloudy day, so it's probably gonna get dark a lot sooner than it usually does. Got backstrap mashed potatoes ready to go in case it's a fail of a night, or if it's a success of a night. So an easy dinner ready to go because Ed's gonna go out too. So excited, and I will see you in the tree. Okay, I'm up here ready to go. It's beautiful up here, and because I wore my thermals, I am hot, which is a good thing because I probably won't be cold. I'm only gonna be here an hour and a half, if that. So we'll see.
Okay guys, back in the tree stand here in Jersey. First time hunting since back from North Carolina. And I'm done being picky, because we need meat. So, might even shoot a doe if one comes in tonight. Hopefully a buck, but we need to meet. So it's crunch time. Gotta fill the freezer. And the woods are still really loud, because we haven't had any rain. But, okay, gonna get settled. See if one comes in. Squirrels are coming, so got a squirrel hunt, I guess.
It is November 20th, and we haven't shot a deer yet. So we decided that tonight, if does come in, we're going to shoot one. So I had that in my head. I knew that I wanted to shoot one of these, and My body was revolting. It was shaking like crazy. I'm glad that there's image stabilization because the camera on the stand was shaking so bad. But also, I really would have loved to see how ridiculous I looked because I felt ridiculous. I could not believe how much I was moving just from shaking. So that is kind of what's happening here as they're walking in. The bigger of the two does was being very cautious and wouldn't come into the bait. Now she's finally moving in, and I was a wreck. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually about to happen. So as you can see, they are running off to my left behind me a little bit, and I'm thinking they're gone. Like they're about to leave and never come back. So all I'm thinking is at this point, I think I'm gonna sit down, and there's still enough light that I can wait for a buck. So I stand there for another couple seconds and then just finally give in and let myself sit down, because I'm not looking behind me, as you can see, so I don't really know that they're still there, but I think that they are. So I go ahead and sit down. I honestly felt like I was falling down at that point because this was a sensation that I had not felt in a very, very long time. They are still there and they're still blowing. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens and hoping that a buck isn't going to hear them. It was just the big one that was blowing the whole time, so I don't know if you could see what I was saying there, but I said she's coming back. I'm not sure what else I said, but this was the point where I was like, I cannot believe what is happening right now. I'm going to get another chance. So I'm watching, and they took their time. It was just the little one at first that was coming in, and then I saw the bigger one following the little one. So I was actually like stunned, and I knew I had to stand up, but I had to wait for a moment where they were behind the trees a little bit, and I do get that in just a minute or two. When you watch yourself on camera, it's so funny because you see all these things that you do all the time that you never really think about. Like this thing that I do with my mouth when I'm concentrating or waiting. I don't know what that is. I've just always done it. So it's really funny to watch myself. All right, so they're behind the trees now, and I stand up. So at this point, I knew I had missed. I never actually heard the arrow hit, and I watched her for a little while, and I saw her put her head down to eat at one point and just knew that she was fine. So this was a better outcome than it could have been. I didn't hit her. I didn't have to worry about hurting her and all of that. I can just pick up my arrow and call it a night.
I had deer all around me. And the crazy thing is, like, I looked down at my phone right when I start seeing these deer come in, and Heather has deer in front of her. So I'm like, crap. I don't want to shoot. And then she shoots, and we get 2 deer tonight. So I didn't shoot, and she did. And I'll let her tell you what happened. No bucks. It was just does. And I had 1 button buck, but it was 3 deer total. But yeah, big storm coming tomorrow. Finally getting rain, getting some snow. And maybe we'll be back at it this weekend sometime. Maybe Friday afternoon, evening, if it clears up. I don't know what the weather's like, but right after the storm clears up, obviously it's going to be good too. But, all right. See you on the next one.